I had scars on my brain. I had scars on my eardrum, which left me deaf in my right ear and partial in my left ear. And due to the swelling on my spinal cord, I was a quadriplegic. I couldn't move anything from my neck down. The following days, hospital personnel entered my room and they started preparing me for a life of being a quadriplegic. They shared with me the fact that I would be bedridden and I would depend on others for everything that I needed and desired. I just laid there. The nurses would come in periodically and turn me from one side to another to prevent me from having bed sores. But the majority of the time, I would just lay there, flat on my back, looking up at the ceiling. Then one day when I was laying there, I said, my life is over. Can't do nothing. I can't walk. I can't work. I should have died. Then a still small voice came near to the side of my face, and it said, I made you lie down in green pastures. I led you by the still waters. Now restored your soul. It went on to say, you shall not die, but live and declare the works of the Lord. It said, you will not work for the man again, but you will work for me. And shortly thereafter, miraculously, movement in my body started again. I could move my left hand. I could move my right hand. I could move my right leg and my left leg. They started preparing me for my flight home to Virginia. I had 30 days to learn how to sit in a chair. And then I had a therapist that was teaching me how to raise my arms. But they noticed I couldn't raise my left arm. And before I left the hospital, the therapist sat down beside me and she explained to me that my left arm was considered frozen. And I would never, ever be able to lift my left arm again. The doctors had given me hope. They said I would walk within 3 to 5 years, but I would forever not be able to lift my left hand above my head. I said, God, please allow me the opportunity to lift up my hands once again in the sanctuary. And today, I can lift both hands